let's do this. As you can see, it's Cuta's first ride in the new car. I was actually going to switch out September 1st to kind of celebrate the fall, and I didn't do it. Let's go with what's going on. So I hope everybody's happy. People who miss Cuta, they've been stuck with Tiny Deadpool. I'm sorry. Here's Cuta back. We had a scorchingly hot summer, and I don't think it would have been very good for Cuta to be leaving her in the car. The cooler months. I mean, it's still 70 degrees, but the 70 degree temperatures weren't what I was worried about. It was the 95, the 100 degree temperatures. Like I said, I wanted to bring Cuta back on September 1st. I didn't. We've been running on Tiny Deadpool for a while. People who are used to Tiny Deadpool will return whenever. Obviously, if I start doing a lot more loud noises or a lot more videos, non-VTuber videos, I should say, like unboxing. I usually have Cuta. Cuta's usually there. For those who don't know, I know that Grogu has a name on the TV show The Mandalorian. When it started out, they were calling him, the child. I instantly called him Baby Yoda. Even the mug. The official mug with Grogu on it. I decided that this wasn't, Baby Yoda or the child, and I was just going to give mine a name. Because I'm QB, I settled on Cuta. Spelled with a Q. Q-U-T-A. Cuta. And I was going to go with the Yordle type of thing, but I was just like, you got So. But yeah, not Grogu. I did. One of the cool things about shopping for Commute as opposed to shopping for an actual infant. This one Commute tends to be smaller, so it's like I have to get down to like the 0, the 3-month, 4-month sizes, which the selection kind of stinks. Finding a dress like that, it's like a find and a half. I was actually thinking about like doing an outfit fundraiser, and even putting outfits on a merch page that I could purchase, for I did have one on my previous merch page, and it was interesting. I did not purchase it. So yeah, I did not purchase it, so I do not have that outfit. I think with Fourth Wall, I believe they do have some outfits for like that. Outfits for infants. Here's like a mess today. I have outfits for infants. And yeah, maybe one of the if I find them for Fourth Wall, I'll put them up and maybe I'll purchase it. I don't know. It was kind of sad that my other merch page went down. And I haven't even gone on the Streamlabs merch page. I've completely removed them. Well, obviously. So I've been like keeping the names like a secret, and there's no reason for it. I originally created a Streamlabs merch page. It was very limited. I was able to do some stuff. Had some T-shirts and this, and then because I was using Stream Elements for obvious reasons. They had a merch page as well, and they had better stuff, but they didn't have the stuff. They were a little more expensive, so the Streamlabs one I kept, and I did Stream Elements. Also, I think that the shipping was more expensive. There was a few things. But that's where I first saw the blankets, and that's where basically the Dakimakura craze for my merch page took off. So the Dakimakuras that I've already created, I put up on there, and I had every intention of continuously creating more and more Dakimakuras and everything like that. I want to say that it was lack of interest in the Dakimakuras that is the reason to slow down. It's not. It's not at all. There is a lack of interest, but it's hard to quantify. My art on a Dakimakura looks a little bit weird, I guess, than a regular Dakimakura. One of the things that makes a Dakimakura kind of like really special is the fact that it looks like they're on the pillow as opposed to part of the pillow. And because I don't tend to do shading and make them three-dimensional, I keep them all two-dimensional. The Dakimakuras are all two-dimensional. I think it kind of looks weird. I think that this is one of the reasons why people don't have really much interest in them. I started it because I was hoping that people would hire me to do commissions, and then I gave up on doing commissions completely, so there is no, it doesn't have its own what do you call it, built-in purpose. Everybody I've done Dakimakuras for, including the ones that I'm working on currently, it was kind of like, if you want to. I mean, it wasn't like that. People seem to be genuinely enthused. People seem to be weirded out the fact that I'm an actual artist. I think what it is when people are weirded out that I can actually draw, and they're like, oh my god, you can actually freaking draw. I just kind of like want to tell them, like, I've been doing it for, all my freaking life. Don't you watch my do you watch my streams? Do you pay attention to me? Yeah, I totally understand that, like, I definitely have taken up an art style that works best for me, I guess. As a digital artist, because I don't have to worry about extra lines. I don't have to worry about shading and stuff like that. I don't have to. I got paint fills and freaking all the other stuff that go along with it. And I can even mix in a bit of my matte and canvas training and stuff like that. It literally is unique. My digital art is nothing like my practical art. I don't even pretend. And maybe that's the reason why a lot of people get kind of freaked out when they realize, like, oh my God, you can draw. Like, you traced that. Did you trace that? I only had one person say that to me. And they only said it to me once. And I don't think that they were being kind of mean. I think they were being kind of like, we're in the middle of a conversation and all of a sudden, boom, I pop out an art. There's a Pottery. I was like, oh, do you want a Pottery? And they were like, yeah. And I already... in my defense, before I even had the conversation about, I was going to get permission. If they said no, I was just going to stop. But before I even got the permission, we were already involved in a conversation, and I already started on working on the pottery. When it got to the point where the VTuber who was with their partner or with their friend, I don't know, whoever was with them, was just chiming in, like going, what the hell is going on? I literally waited till they brought up the subject. Oh, I like those little potteries she did. I think is how it started. I can't, this is like 3 years ago. But it was something like that, this, and I asked, would you like one? And they said yes. And I went literally, poof, here it is. Because I was almost done. And I didn't get the horns quite right. I was really kind of upset with their horns. And their friend, the other person that was, that they were doing collab stream with, said, oh my God, it's so traced. Like, what? And I did admit, I said, listen, I do use templates. So if that's what you mean by trace, but I didn't trace it. I used the template overlaid. But I suck at. I would do really horrible. I've got to, like, you know, and maybe it's because I don't practice it or anything like that. Maybe it's because I can't stay within the lines. I've actually tried tracing. One of the things, like the potteries, for example, I just hand drew like me as a potter. That's how that all started. And I didn't even know people selling, converting to a potter. So I didn't even know. I knew nothing. I'm the dummy. But that potter that I first drew, I took all the color out and made it changes to the actual potter, and then I saved it as something else. Kept keeping my original. That's how I created the template. That's how I create all my templates, actually. That's how every single one of my templates actually gets created. Is I draw something. My work template that I'm going to be using for October almost exclusively. What I've used for the practice. That's a fully done work. I was already practicing when I created it. And I know that's like August, but it was when I was coming up with the concept. I already drew somebody as an orc. Honest about it, the person that I drew, I think I just recently lost contact with. And I know that I'm gonna use this. I know that I complained about people saying they're graduating and this, but people saying goodbye is much easier. Yes, still heartbreaking, but much easier for me to take than them just vanishing. And I will say this: I've had more people vanish on me than I had people saying goodbye. When I gave up the Q Hope persona, because it was really supposed to stay Q Hope here. I had no intention of changing this. Sorry about that. Sorry about my finger being in too. Yeah, maybe it's because I've just been using freaking Tiny Deadpool. I didn't realize it was like this. But yeah, I much prefer being able to say goodbye and telling him I would miss him and this. Like I said, when I deleted Q Hope, I can't believe I abruptly. It was abrupt. I was not happy. I was freaking pissed off. I had people actually going blah 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 blah. It's all bots and nothing blah 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 blah. And it's like going. That's not what even fucking matters. Even if it was all bots, it didn't matter. It matters what I was going through. And I know it was only a week of my life, but it was like that was all I knew at the time. I didn't know people could be that fucking hateful. Even fucking bots. Even fucking bots. I didn't even realize, like, this. And I just, right before my 1 year anniversary, which was supposed to be the start of the whole fucking thing, even though I kind of didn't even, like, I did not understand how things work. Because you have your Philly anniversary and you have like this. I still don't understand it. I still don't even understand it even for a second. But yeah, I have my. That's either here or there. But what I did was, as soon as they dropped all the charges against me, because I was trying to get all the freaking facts and all the information. This is the reason why I didn't just delete it then. I was going to defend myself. And then I had people on top of that, because I was suspended, didn't want to associate with me. And I didn't know if they were part of the fucking suspension. Like, I was so fucking paranoid. I said goodbye. Goodbye, good riddance. And that is the only reason that I fucking came back to Twitch. And it's because of one person that I've actually switched the name. Because I was going to keep. It was still going to be Q Hope here. Or just Q. Here on YouTube. And then I was going to be Q Bean on Twitch. Alright. Cool Beans. That's how I got my last name. But Cool Beans in the comments below. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a fantastic time doing it. We are actually going to be going. Because a playlist can only hold 500. I could go to 900, but I'm going to actually only go to 800 because I leave that 100 for specials and stuff like that. So at 800, we're going to switch over. So 800 will be here, and then 801 will be on the new. Will be on the 3 playlist, the third playlist. and we definitely have gone through a whole freaking heap load of changes. I hope it. I hope I can tell the difference between you don't have me like yelling over my friggin' muffler, and I can talk normally, which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. But cool beans. Um, and wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having an incredible time. October starts in 9 days, and yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. It's going to be great. Um, I think I think I've taken out all the cobwebs, and yeah, it took a little bit, but I got it. I think I'm on track. Um, I could probably churn one out in an hour, so pretty good. All right, and love you, and I will talk to you hopefully tomorrow. All right, bye.